think I need to record part 3 of this video because there is a lot of content that have to be uncovered. So, in our olden times in India, what used to happen is that we had nuclear families. No, not nuclear. The kind of families where we had grandparents and then father, mother, and the children, right? Now, father, mother used to do the jobs. Meanwhile, the kids also get parented by the grandparents. In American society, it's nuclear family. It's only mother, father, and the children. No one else, and that's the problem. And clearly, what is being said is that in Western society, you clearly know their behavior is destroyed. There is no morality in that. That culture attracts garbage, creates garbage, clearly downfall society. And today, teenagers of India are following the Western culture in the name of freedom. But what they're experiencing the worst level of depression or whatever, like that. And the way how the word divorce has been sold in the society. It should be sown in the name of context. You know what I mean? Maybe two people, they are in a toxic, maybe one is in a toxic relationship, toxic marriage, and that person is literally going through a lot, I mean, inhumanly lot, maybe domestic violence, take for an example, and he or she has the right for divorce. But we as a society should not make the word divorce as something very bad. I mean, it is bad, or yes, it is very bad, man. You decided to create life with someone else. There's a mutual life between two of you, and then you decided to divorce, which is really big decision. I mean, very this war is very complex, and it doesn't have a simple meaning. It has a lot of strings attached to it. And so, this word should only make sense in a contextual way, in the type of situation it happens. Okay. Another thing that, and if you look at America, and if you ask them what is your idol, you will be clearly seeing that their idol, I mean, they are literally portray of the demoralizing society that they have. Today, the camera industry and the Bollywood, especially Bollywood, is destroying the perceptions of people by bringing that kind of atmosphere in our country, because of which society is getting so easily influenced by that. Now, as I was telling that today, this breakup of divorce is very getting common. In the earlier times, when there used to be no internet, people used to be open about their secrets or something like that because they didn't had the anxiety for that secret to go viral or something like that. Like that had no impact over a lot of people. Maybe it's one or two people, but not everyone. Today what happened is that today we have internet and it has a potential to do anything viral, and because of which we as individuals practice to keep our secrets within our own self. And as human, I mean, we have this in our DNA. We as humans are made for social activities, bonding activities. It's in the very DNA of us as human beings. And you can't never deny that. And this perception of sharing secrets, of not sharing secrets with anyone, is getting destroyed. I mean, there's a lot of complexities that this video covers, and honestly, if I need to accurately put down the points that this video is being prescribing, I need to rewatch the whole video again because it is covering a lot of complexities involving this kind of issues. Another important point that I just remembered right now is that let's say that you're the person who's doing multiple having multiple partners per month in a very frequent way, and you are literally bringing gossips over these kind of topics to your friends or those who call you bhai or something like that. This is in this age we literally call anyone brother or sister like that. But let's say when you are 30 or 40, when it's time for family, no one will give you a sit. I'm writing it down. Because at that period of time, they will say that even at your 20s, I used to call you loser. Because he will be. This kind of dramas will never create any impact in your life. Will never ever create any impact in your life. No matter how much you gossip, no matter what happens to this person, that person, no matter how many lessons if this person has gone by, this will never ever impact you. This will never ever improve you. This will never ever impact your career. And if you do this kind of things, if you know, have multiple partners, and if I ask the other person who's listening you if they trust you, they'll simply say no because they have seen your behavior. That is the thing. So there's a lot of impact in that. Today, when we are young, when we are in our 20s, we don't realize how big it is. When we'll be in 30, 40, we'll very like we'll be seeing the reality. I mean, I'm this is not me speaking, but I've been seeing this from Swatha Gangwo said, and he's very well in his age of experience. So he's putting some practical things that has been occurring in everyone's life. No matter what you do in 20s, if you don't have a good career in your 30s, people will see you as a loser. As a reality, gossips, no one will remember that. But what will lay the impact in that kind of time in your life is the amount of work and the amount of work you have done in your thinking and your skills. It will lay the biggest impact in life. And we all know about neuroplasticity. Our brain literally configures its way of wearing in the exact way we do certain things repeatedly in a regular basis. So those people who have multiple partners in a regular way, it doesn't really happen that they like turn this one key in the mind and they choose to do permanent marriage. No, it doesn't work like that. You don't just snap like this and then you literally settle for one person. If you have been like having multiple partners for a long time. It reconfigures your brain's way of wearing. And this is very, very important. It's very powerful. Very powerful. So, this doesn't happen like that. There's like more 10 minutes to cover this video, but I think I should end this here. There's a lot of content to cover in Swatup shares content, and I need to be very significantly understand the complexities of what this kind of issues arise in our society. So this concludes the video here. Take care.